Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. And this is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. But this time, I wanted to take a look at a stack of comics that are not. This is not a haul video. This is. I've done a lot of Archie's, especially going through some of the Archie, a lot of the Archie Digest comics, and those are probably my biggest source of Archie comics are the Digest comics. Just because in times past they cost less than regular comics, for the getting more to read for your pennies. But I also have quite a few of the regular sized Archie comics. And I thought I'd share some with you, and I grabbed a couple of handfuls from different spots. I wound up with too many, so I thought I'd just break it up and do it in two different videos. This is part one. So this is going to be some Archie comics from the 60s to the 70s, almost random, and right up into the 90s. So this will be the first half, and I think right about to the I think this will be from the 60s to 1990 or so. And a lot of these have the Archie characters as superheroes in them. It just happened to be because I had several of them close together. It was not intentional, but since I just did one on the Archie superheroes that's the the Fly and some of the others, this is kind of a counterpoint to it. Now, starting here, I'm not going to tell you too much or show too much of this one because I thumbed through it and I said I haven't read this and I want to do an episode on this particular issue. This is Archie's Madhouse number 45 from 1966, and it was their answer to Mad Magazine, of course. And I'll tell more about that at another time. They had earlier on. They had been more with funny horror stuff, but here at this time with more science fiction and some superheroes, because this is 66. The superheroes were the thing right now, largely because of the success of the Batman TV show. So here they have their Captain Sprocket. So I did a Captain Sprocket over here, and various other things. So we'll take a look at that some other time. But this is 1966, Archie's Madhouse, number 45. Then, here's what we see. Life with Archie, number 50, from 1966. 12 cents, it says. First time in any comic book, Pure Heart the Powerful, Super Teen, and Captain Hero together. They were very inconsistent in the design of their costumes from issue to issue. Now, here Jughead's completely yellow with purple, looks like black or maybe purple tights. Trunks. And he's usually in dark blue or purple, depending on it. So, what evil can prevail against these invincible heroes? The United Three. Evil Heart, Mad Dr. Doom, and the rest of the bad guys team up to undermine the United Three in this full-length thriller, The Doorway to Terror. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to have to read that. I probably have, but one time or another. But this is cool because it's kind of like their answer to to the popularity of the Avengers and stuff. And I'm taking way too long. So that is there. Here we have 40th issue. I think I showed this in a haul. This is a very rough copy. Ooh. Of Little Archie number 40, and this is features here on the cover is Little Archie as Little Pureheart and such. Oh, I didn't show him anything in here. I was going to take a look. Pureheart, the powerful doorway to terror. Ha ha ha. There's Evil Heart changing back into Reggie. Because remember, if you remember these, they don't remember. After they turn in, when something happens, depends, it changes it from time to time, but they change into the superheroes and do their good deed, and then they change back and they forget about the superheroes, and nobody remembers the superheroes. And same here's Little Archie. I wonder if Bob Bowling did. No, Bob Bowling created Little Archie, and was one of the primary writers and artists. So I wonder if, because I like Bob Bowling's work. Here's a little Archie, and here's a villainess. What was her name? The Venomous Vixen. But this is a square-bound giant size. So that is the only superhero story. That's just a bunch of other little Archie stories of various kinds, and that looks like a lot of fun. Because I haven't read this since I got, the back of the cover just come off. Then we go to, I'm not going to look in that one at all, is Reggie and Me number 20 from 1966. And of course this is featuring him as Evil Heart. Now, if you're not familiar, Evil Heart is his superhero persona, but he's, as opposed to Pure Heart, who does good for the good sake. He's Evil Heart, and he doesn't care about most innocence and all this other stuff. He only thwarts bad guys. He's in direct competition with Pure Heart most of the time, and he does what good deeds he does is for the glory of Evil Heart, for his own glory, and usually trying to get the attention of Veronica. Then here is Jughead as Captain Hero, issue number 4. I mean, this is when they just did a whole title of their superhero characters. This is from 1966. Or was this in 67? Yeah, this one's 67. It's very very rough shape. Has a lot of water damage, and the paper is kind of brittle. And I think I've got this story either in a digest comic or reprinted in another book. They had a lot of reprinting stuff, but it's a lot of fun. So here you see Captain Hero in all blue and yellow. Often he's in purple and yellow. But this time no Super Teen. Her costume changed quite a bit back then, and then eventually kind of settle on stuff. But they can never. Sometimes they have the power of flight. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have belt rockets to make them fly. They're inconsistent. Sometimes they have a gun of some kind. They're very inconsistent, but they're still a lot of fun. And it's basically parody of the superhero genre, which was very popular then. Then we skip this, Life with Archie. This was 1976. I think I did a more in-depth version into this one, but this is because I liked when they would do a lot of the adventure or humorous adventure stories with Archie. And so a fatal temptation, and Archie is his only hope. Yeah, I did one on this one. So this is Life with Archie number 174 from 1976. Yeah. And here we go. Is Archie Comics Group is Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica. This is number 324. Dan DeCarlo, this is the 1983. Veronica, I never said you had a big mouth. Then why am I the only one you asked to bob for pumpkins, Betty? Yeah, Dan DeCarlo. And it's always fun. Always fun. This is when the girls were still a little bit on the more rivalry and frenemies. But over the years, Veronica mellowed so much that they basically had to create Cheryl Blossom to be the bad guy all the time. And even she mellowed a little bit. That's some fun stuff. Even's got a single page gag of Sabrina. You know, I like me some Sabrina. Oh, and pages of their fashions. Oh, and I guess these outfits were designed by readers. Oh, that's cool. Backwards Day dance. That's what they call Sadie Hawkins Day. But oh, that's some nice artwork on that one. I wonder who that is. That a Dan DeCarlo? And of course, but unfortunately, this is like before they did the much in the way of credits, and especially the backups may have been a reprint. But here is 83. Is that right? Yeah, 83, and they've got credits on the lead story. It's Dan DeCarlo. Some nice stuff. And then here we have The World of Archie, number 565, 75. This is from 1986. The Archies visit Expo 86 in Vancouver, British Columbia. Wow, that's way back. That's way back. Then here we have another World of Archie. This is from 1989. World of Archie, number 599. And I said I liked the humorous adventure stuff. Here it is. This is one of the early adventures of with explorers of the unknown before they got their own title. And Rex Lindsay. And I liked this stuff. Yeah, some pencils with Rex Lindsay. Rich Margopoulos wrote him, and lots of fun and adventure combined. Because I like I said, I liked the adventures and stuff. And I've got a reprint trade paperback that has several of the explore. Do I, or am I thinking of something else? I thought I did that as well, of Explorers of the Unknown. And then here, a few months ago, I did an in-depth episode on this one, Explorers of the Unknown, in their own title, issue number 2. So Rex Lindsay, art again. And this was a lot of fun, and I did a whole episode on that one. So that's what I have to share with you just this time. And next time will be some more good Archie stuff. Oh, and there are and I completely forgot that I was going to mention. I'll try to do it again next time too. Where I mention other channels that I like, such as Judy Knows Archie and Comics, and I'll probably mention that next time too. If you happen to be an Archie fan, that's basically all she does is cover Archie comics. Well, occasionally with a little something else, like some Disney or something, but that's mostly what she does, and she doesn't post all as frequently, just whenever she wants to, and it's all. But she goes through every page of the comic book. So that's all I have to share with you this time. So I thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Do leave your comments down below. And remember, oops, they're falling over. Comics are art.